Bag of bananas a pound! Bag of bananas a pound! Oh, look out, here comes Mastermind. Bag of bananas a pound!
How much?
A pound? For what? A bag of bananas.
Bananas, hey? You wouldn't be able to get them in the Gothic times, you know.
Well, they're available now, by the bagful. Do you want any?
No, thanks. Those yellow bastards stopped me getting on Mastermind. Did I ever tell you I was nearly on Mastermind?
You tell me every time we meet. Although you never mentioned bananas before.
It was autumn of 1999. The build up to the new millennium. The world faced an uncertain future. I was preparing to face Magnus Magnuson with my specialist subject of Gothic literature, 1818 to 1819.
Get to the point.
Well, I had a couple of bananas in green room, didn't I? Give me the trots. They wouldn't let me on. Magnus doesn't need to be seen, that.
Nice. Can I get you anything?
Just give me your rudest vegetable you got.
One large carrot. Coming up. You're making an unimaginative salad.
No, I'm trying to get the interest of a new palm reader down there. Maybe I can tell her all about when I was nearly on Mastermind.
20 pence, please. Banana Nev. No one seems to want any, and I've got tons.
No, thank you, Reese. I don't agree with that.
You mean they don't agree with you?
No, I don't agree with them. I think they're harbingers of the forthcoming apocalypse.
Explain.
Well, who loves bananas? Monkeys.
Yeah, they go ape for them.
You what?
Continue.
Well, if humans continue to produce bananas for their own consumption, there'd be scant food left for the monkeys.
Right.
Right? And they'd be frustrated and unable to show it.
Apart from flinging their crap at people.
Apart from that, so they'll strive to learn to speak in order to express their objections.
Oh, no, that's unlikely.
And by learning to talk, they'll change their brain chemistry and become more like super intelligent.
Not quite how evolution works, Nev. But carry on.
The first thing they do with their newfound intelligence is wreak revenge on anyone who had anything to do with their lack of bananas. Terrible revenge.
So they come for the greengrocers then?
They'd be first against the wall. For anybody who had anything to do with their lack of bananas would be guilty in their eyes.
Bearing in mind this is complete bollocks, how would they know who had eaten their bananas?
They could smell the potassium in our DNA.
Nev, you are a weird little freak, you know.
I've heard that somewhere before.
Right, I'm going to get a cup of tea. Keep an eye on my stall for me, will you?
Cappuccino, please, Betty.
You know I don't do cappuccino. It's frothy coffee on it then.
Well, frothy coffee it is then, my love. Although if I had my way, I'd get health and safety to shut this grot pit down. You could probably scrape enough oil off the counter to sell to the Arabs.
Right. As frothy coffee off the menu, it's piss off on it then.
Margaret, why hello. I thought I could smell something. 2 teas and an eggy back beans, Betty.
Ah, Reese, you shambolic nonsense.
By something I meant you malodorous twang.
I guess that. Left Ned looking after the stall again, have you? Personally, I wouldn't trust him to look after some salt.
Right. Well, luckily I won't have to rely on Ned for much longer. I got myself an assistant starting today.
How can you afford to pay anyone? You only sold one item of fruit last week, and it was a plum.
You haven't quite grasped who me yet to do. And it's a government scheme, so I can get him to do all the hard graft and I don't have to pay him a single grub for 6 weeks.
That's typical of you, that is, Broderick. Always looking for the easy way out, a path of least resistance. It's ne'er-do-wells like you that have brought this country to its knees with your bad attitude and poor diet.
And it's butt-kissing toadies like you that make the world a thoroughly unpleasant place to be. You and your rules trying to tell everyone what's best for them.
What's the matter? Don't like the taste of truth?
Oh, actually, it's delicious. It's your smell that's throwing me off, like a dead badger's damp running shoes.
I can't hang around here all day. I have important business to attend to.
Oh, more pencils to push, is it?
Actually, no. I have a very important meeting with...
Your mum?
No, actually. With a very important person, very important. Councillor Gordon Price, if you must know.
Well, let me know if you need a hand removing your lips from his bottom.
Yeah.
Oh. Betty, how did you manage to get eggs so wrong?
That must have been a bad egg.
That chicken must have thought it was Michael Jackson for it to taste that bad.
Who's bad?
There you go, Nev. Cup of tea, extra sweet.
Cheers.
What are you up to here, Nev?
Just doing my bit to save the planet.
Now, it looks like you're tinkering with another toaster.
I'm doing both.
Explain.
You know how people love toast for breakfast?
Yes.
And imagine if the toaster didn't work.
I can picture the scenario.
The world would be toastless, thrust into the morning without breakfast, unable to function properly. You'd be on edge due to hunger.
Yes, but...
Yes, but that hunger turns into disgruntlement. Disgruntlement turns into anger. Anger will escalate into rage. And before you know it, some world leaders hit the button and bam! World War III on our hands. Leaders death. Thanks to a faulty toaster.
They could have had porridge.
Oh yeah. Never mind. At least I would have made £5 for fixing his toaster.
Nev, do me a favour and stop being weird when my new assistant comes. I don't want him to take one look at you and just do one. Maldwin, again.
Ah, Reese. And Neville Plank. I see you still exist. Somehow.
I'm as surprised as you are, Mal.
I found your new worker, Broderick. You know, the one you claim is going to do all the manual work, while you continue with your life of shirking.
Well, you found Alex. Brilliant. Well, bring him in then. I got a few sacks of spuds and he shipped in.
All right then. I'll go and get Alex now.
He's being far more helpful than usual. And less specific. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, I'm afraid. Character didn't do the trick. I'm not paying for palm reading if I can help it. I need something more noticeable so that I can tell her all about when I was nearly a mastermind. I need to swap to something more
You can't just swap vegetables. Health and safety would have a field day, wouldn't they, Maldwin?
You're too bloody right they would. Anyway, here she is.
She who?
She, me, Alex. Alex Breeze.
She, but you're a girl.
Usually what she means, yes.
She, but I was promised a man. You couldn't lift a sprout.
Sorry for my lack of testicles. I was promised I'd be working at Wales' premier greengrocer. Instead I've got to work with you, selling half-rotten veg to geriatrics. I've got a degree, for God's sake.
Don't listen to these Neanderthals, Alex. They still live in the Bronze Age. If he doesn't want you working for him, well, you can always go and work with me.
No, I didn't say that. Nev, are you okay?
Mom! So you?
Do I look like your mother, you swamp?
Sorry. It was a stubble. What happened?
It looked like you were fiddling with a toaster and electrocuted yourself.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, all the time.
Here, let me help you out.
I wouldn't. He's still sparking.
He's right. I can feel the build-up right in my crotch.
Anyway, why are you still here? I agreed to this scheme on the understanding that you would be a man. Fruit selling is a man's world.
What the hell are you on about? How is selling fruit and veg a man's job?
It's obvious, isn't it?
No, actually. It isn't obvious. If it was, I wasn't asked for the job in the first place. Not that I wanted it. It was either this or lose my benefits.
Oh, well, there you are. You didn't even want the job anyway. So you might as well just toddle off and read one of your books.
Whatever they are,
Shut up, Nev.
Whether I want to do it or not is irrelevant. I want to know why you think you're so manly about selling fruit.
Plums?
Is that the best you've got? A knob gag? Come on.
Come on, Reese.
I think you'll find that was a ball gag. And if you don't think there's any difference, just ask your local gimp.
So bloody cold.
Shut up, Nev.
I've had to deal with people like you all my bloody life. People who think I'm not capable of hard work just because I got breasts and can read a book. I worked hard. Just to get to university in the first place. And I had 2 jobs while studying. I was learning Chaucer while serving chips and translating Beowulf while getting my bum pinched by dicks like you. And now I've got to work in this crappy stall in this crappy market because there are no jobs. Stuff your mushrooms, stuff your butternut squash.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, shut up then!
Well, I think you've said all that needs to be said, don't you?
But
Go on, off you go. Off to Maldwyn.
Oh.
Women. So emotional.
Sexy. Like an egg.
Are you alright, Nev?
Will you look after the coffee for me for a minute? I can't half do with a shit.
I don't know how any of this works though.
Oh, don't worry about that. Tell them to wait, and if they don't want to wait, tell them to piss off, innit?
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Betty? Good. I'm not in the mood for abuse.
Maldwyn Prosser.
You must be Mr. Donovan Willis.
I don't shake. Disease. But you can call me Bruce. Everyone does.
Oh, you've got lovely hair.
Mr. Prosser, do not look me directly in the hair unless you're fully prepared for me to launch a fierce attack. Rah! Just kidding. You can look, but don't touch.
Oh, it's magnificent.
Yes, it is, isn't it? And I could talk about it for hours, but we've got business to attend. I want to expand my supermarket empire. You want to help. Talk to me.
Oh, of course. This market, it's on its ass, and it needs a bloody good wipe. With my help, we can shut it down, and all this will be yours.
You've baited the hook, and I'm biting. Reel me in. Tell me how.
Contracts for the stalls are up tomorrow. If they aren't renewed, the market's put up for tender, and Bob's your uncle.
I like your moxie. Won't the stallholders realise?
Half the stalls are empty, and the other half are run by idiots. Well, they'll never know.
Sounds great. I'm not the sort of man who'll dip his ink without some kind of protection. You got this in writing?
Oh, absolutely. It's in my file over there. Oh, copied in triplicate for hanging expense.
I like you, Prosser. You're like a snake, but with balls. Now, I've got to go.